quick question. I feel I know the answer to this already. However, we have got a fair bit into the series. How would you guys like an hour special? It will be the video after this one, or maybe the one after that. I'm not quite sure yet, but our special sound good? Doesn't sound good? Let me know. Right, behave, Isabella. Come on, Rakesh. Let's see how deep it gets out there. We read that last time, didn't we? Yeah. Sexual joke and whatnot. Ah, so I am wearing a swimsuit. Actually, it doesn't look like a swimsuit. It looks more like lingerie. Bit fucking frilly. Oh well. Watch out for undertow, you two. It's nice to have the whole house out here, getting along and enjoying the beach. It's almost like we've got our own nice little family. A family which is happy to sleep with one another. So wait, we're going to be turning guys' heads on the beach. That's what we were talking about. It's a private beach. Well, Dominic and Max get ready to flatter. A few hours later, everyone's gathered around the deck table with another great lunch properly finished off. Yes, we had vegan cigarettes with a fucking smoky finish. Well done, I thought for that one off the top of my head. Yay! Thanks for the meal, Rakesh. That was great. Oh, so it's Rakesh. Well, it probably involved paint or bleach or something. It's bleach-flavoured ice cream for emos, is what it is. Yeah, man, good job. Though I'm eyeing that grill, I think we may have to fire that up tonight. We bought charcoal, right? Yeah, and some hamburger and veggie patties. Burger with no meat in it. That is just disgusting. Oh, that sounds delicious too. I'm going to end up stuffing myself silly this week. Well, then we're just going to have to exercise that much harder. No, that's not how body fitness works. Although saying that, I can't fucking speak. True, we should go do something now. Hey, let's go put that volleyball net to good use. What do you folks say? I'm game. Oh, Jesus Christ, the competitive music's kicked in. Let's do it. I'll lead one team. Don't you get enough trying to herd cats being our RA? I'm not going to stop until I whip you into shape. Have you seen us all? We're stick thin. Like, we are actually really fit. Whatever. Saying that, Max is more fucking working out than you do. Which is really saying something bad, considering how lazy Max is. I mean, look, hang on. Despite them two seeing clearly working so hard they don't have any nipples anymore. I mean, look, no six-pack, six-pack. Although Max seems like one of these people who has a six-pack because he weighs 6 stone. Which I hasten to add, doesn't count as a six-pack. It's like me saying, well, I've actually got a huge six-pack. It's like, no, you're not, you're just fat. Like, that's not a huge muscle there. Oh well. The rest of us decide it's not worth to argue with him and let him be one of the teams. Sally volunteers to lead the other one. The two confer for a few moments before turning to us with their team selections. Okay, we discuss what seems fair for all teams. It's me, Rakesh and Anne for Team 1, and for Team 2, it's Sally and Isabella, and any stray hobos they can pick up. Sally elbows Dominic in the ribs. Come on, Max, Isabella, let's clobber these suckers. I laugh as Isabella and Max make their way to Sally. Meanwhile, Dominic calls Rakesh and I over to our side of the net for a strategy meeting. Okay, Anne, you're going to be our trap card. They're going to think you're our weakest link. Sorry, I'm not very physical. I hope I'll do okay. No, that's good. Look like you don't think you can handle it. That way, they'll keep the ball coming at you. Meanwhile, Rakesh and I will know exactly where the ball is going. And we can compensate. Brilliant, General. What? They're going to smack the ball at me. Yes, you know where the ball is going, but if I'm a goalkeeper in football and someone puts it into the top corner, I know where it's going. That doesn't mean I can save it. I'm not sure about this plan. When the ball comes to you, try to set it. That way we can complete for points. If you think you've got a shot, though, take it. I've got confidence in you. Dominic looks pleased with himself as Rakesh and he clasp hands. Victory is already smouldering in their eyes, while I can only chuckle and hope that I don't drag them down too much. You chumps are ready for the fire? Don't get too cocky, Missy. We've got brawn and brains to spare. You mean you've gone spare? You showed up at a protest for animal cruelty despite not reading what the animal cruelty was. If we're going to complain about someone who doesn't have brains, I'm not sure you can retort, Sally. We have spare tyres in our brains. Right. Everyone looks at Rakesh for a moment, but decides to let it pass. Oh, he's foreign. Isn't he crazy? What say we make this interesting, folks? Whoa, what are you thinking? What say the winning team gets out of cleaning duties for the rest of the trip? No. Oh yes, I will enjoy all my extra free time. Ha, you wish. Dominic fishes out a quarter of a pocket and flips it. He points to me and says, call it. Luckily tails doesn't fail me and it's our turn first. That's why, if you're going heads or tails, you go tails. Never go heads, it's evil. And it's our turn first. Dominic tosses me the ball and looks like it's my serve. That's going to make no sense to most places outside of England, isn't it? Heads or tails? Oh well, might just be an English thing, might be a young thing. Serve it to Isabella, serve it to Sally, serve it to Isabella. I'm not sure what choice this has, but we'll go for the one with Isabella in it. I throw the ball up and try my best to hit it over the net towards Isabella. I may not be the best at sports, but I'm no wilting flower either. Unfortunately, Isabella's got my number. She receives the ball perfectly, setting it up while Matt runs in to spike it home to sand on our side. Boom goes the dynamite. First bug goes to us. Boom goes the dynamite. That's your saying, is it? Awesome. We rotate positions with Dominic serving this time. He tosses up the ball and does a jump serve right to Isabella. Isabella laughs as she easily returns the ball back over the net. We get a couple of good volleys in. Rakesh almost spikes one home, but at the last minute dive by Sally saves it. Rakesh sends a wild bump over toward Max. He catches it easily, but his teammates are nowhere near, so he sends it back over at the net. Right at me, maybe I can score. Try to spike it over the net, try to set it up for one of your teammates, try to bump it over the net behind the other team. Behind the other team, that's very ambitious. Well, I've never been one for letting shit go, it's spiking this motherfucker. A lot of people aren't going to know what the fuck's going on, are they? Oh, well. I tried to leap at the ball, bringing my arm in my head. Unfortunately, I mistimed my jump and watching horror as the ball goes smashing right into our side of the net. It's far too late for anyone to save it. Ah, you suck. Haven't you served 3 balls into the net today? I stick my tongue out at Isabella and we both laugh about it. After another half an hour, we're all feeling hot and sweaty, but it's been great exercise. Sally's team scored 14 to Dominic's 12. It's a point per minute? How long were our plays? Damn. We're getting really close to match point and it's my serve again. I have a chance to maybe end the game here, right here, since we're only playing to 15. Now, where to serve it this time? Sally's good at diving. We've only understood that. Oh! The definition of a psychopath, as I'm sure many people know, because it's been spread over fucking Tumblr like wildfire, but definition of a psychopath is to do the same thing and expect different results. I'm feeling like a psycho today. I look over the other team and decide to mark Isabella. I'll admit I haven't had a great track record with my serves, but I've been doing alright. This time though, I watch the ball sail right into the perfect set. Isabella gets over it to Max, who spikes it home despite a last minute dive from Dominic. Sorry. Not sorry enough, that's match point for us. Everyone laughed and cheered as the final point was scored. Sally and Isabella rush over to give Max a victory hug. He tries to hide it, but he's enjoying the hell out of himself. I wonder why! Great game, suckers. Have fun cleaning up. I believe it's time for me to get back to my tanning. Oh yeah, I'm going to have some fun now. Good game, everyone. I feel as if Dominic and Rakesh aren't going to be too happy with me. The final tally was Dominic's 12 to Sally's 15. Yes, I know, I was there last point as well. I wandered over to the water to take a few moments to stretch. That was a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what the rest of the week will hold. Well, a lot of fucking cleaning, basically. A lot of polishing rather cylindrical statues, if you know what I mean. The last 2 days have been incredible. I've been hanging out with my friends on and off the beach. This has probably been the best vacation of my life. Or holiday, as most people call it. Quite time to read the gentle, lapping waves, laughter of friends. I can hardly believe it. Aren't we going for a week? It's all the more disappointing that tomorrow we have to pack up and head back to the dorm. Still, I've got one more day to spend here, and I'm going to make sure it's the best Kappa yet. I think everyone's had the same thought, actually. After Dominic made everyone breakfast, we all split up to do our own sort of thing. I've gotten a good breakfast and a good shower in, now I just need to figure out what to do with my day. I'm not gonna fucking skip it, am I? It'd be mental. I walk out onto the deck and take a brief moment to watch over the waves. It's beautiful here. I can see why Professor Twat bought it, and why he wanted to keep it for himself. So wait, the Dean volunteered Professor Twat's house on his behalf. I'm not entirely sure that, property speaking, that's legal. Possession is 9/10 of the law, apparently. Oh well, where did everybody go today? I think Rakesh went to the garage. He's probably painting something there he shouldn't be. Isabella probably went to go fall asleep on the beach. Dominic went for a jog along the beach. He said he'd been too lax this week, and I'm pretty sure Max took the van into town to get it gassed up for the return trip. Gassed up. Well, we heard about your antics last time. I know that the last quarter of the year is coming up. I probably won't have another chance to get some good alone time with someone. Really? If I don't make something happen now, nobody's ever going to have time to try and make it happen later. Oh, come on, there's only one choice we're ever going to do here. Take the opportunity to spend the day on your own. You'd be right. I walk outside and head toward the beach. There's a nice stretch between some high rock outcroppings that Isabella fell in love with almost immediately. As I come around the wall, I can see her laying out on her blanket under the umbrella. Hey, Isabella. Oh, hey, Anne, what's up? Nothing really, I thought I'd just come out and hang with you. Sure, sit down. You bring a book with you? No, I've still got time to read in the trip line. Besides, it's so nice out here. Isabella smiles beamingly up at me and pats the spot on the blanket next to her. We're doing all of this with our eyes closed. Talk about the blind leading the blind. I take a seat next to her, looking out over the water. Together, we talk for a while until the sun gets a bit too much, then we pack up and make our way back inside. The stats requirements for the final romance change. Remember to review them so you don't miss the final ending. Wait, what? The spring break romance scenes? I fucking got that. 300, 200. Fine, we have enough spontaneity to fucking last us a lifetime. So, active, active, active. And then, this is spontaneity, isn't it? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll change the pub. Oh, it kills me having to not to go to the pub. I'm just seeing which one of these are wall climbing. I think this is as well, isn't it? In that case, we're going to be dying for energy now, so we'll sleep early here. I mean, look at our grades. They are beautiful. Yeah, why didn't I get the spring break romance scene? Fucking should have done. I was like 100 out of 100, and it was 150 over 100 as well. I wonder if I've done something wrong and I have to go back and do it. Oh, fuck knows. Stats, the requirements, the final romance ending scenes. There might be some other prerequisites for some characters, but you must discover them. Is there really going to be? I mean, it's... Really? Oh, what do I fucking know? I mean, in this, within 2 weeks, we're going to have enough active anyway. I've probably done something wrong, and I'll probably just rectify that. Oh, I've got to do it at some point, haven't we? I know this bed is just a cheap single, but after a long day, it feels fantastic. That's not a single bed. That's quite clearly a double. The last quarter has barely begun, and I'm already feeling blown out. I even made it home before everyone else. Having the place to myself, the place is never this quiet. It's definitely time to catch up on some sleep. I pull the covers and snuggle down, no regrets here. Okay, did we have to have a certain sort of, again, prerequisite in order to trigger a scene there? That was just, oh, well, we're fucking tired, we may as well get something out of the way. Oh dear, I'm not really sure what I want to do tonight. I should probably get some work done, and but it's Saturday and I feel like taking a little time to myself. I respectfully request that you back off. With all due respect, please stay away from me. I turn for a moment, wondering if Rakesh is talking to me, but I don't think he is. He's got a notebook in one hand and he's tapping it with a pen in the other. He seems to be considering what he wants to write down. He looks up from his notebook and catches me looking at him. Oh, Anne, welcome home. I must tell my parents how I feel, if possible without telling them how I feel. Alright, what's happened? He looks at me as though I've got the answers hidden in my back pocket. I'm not sure what to tell him. Come on, we can't just skip that. That would be horrible. I sigh a little internally, but give Rakesh a smile. Alright, let's hear what you've got so far. What are you trying to tell them? Are you finally ready to tell them you're not interested in becoming a doctor? Oh. We really are playing with stereotypes here. Well, something like this, yes. I received a letter from them the other day stating that they are interested in coming out to see how this school is treating me. I cannot let them come here. They would discover that I've been doing. So my letter must respectfully tell them there is no need. That's going to be a little tricky. Alright, what have you got so far? Let me see. I have to translate it a bit. Dearest father and mother, I am fine, you needn't check on me, everything's great, I am learning everything about medicine. Please feel free to cram it and stay where you are. Please feel free to cram it. You know what, I'm sure in whatever language it is. I know there are several languages in India, so I'm not about to guess. But I'm sure in whatever language it is he's speaking, that makes sense. It doesn't really say that, does it? Well, I did say I was translating a bit. It's actually in English. They'll want to know that I'm learning the language well. Here you can see. Oh, Jesus. I shake my head, but take the letter anyway. It is in English. And Rakesh did paraphrase it pretty well, even if he was being a bit sarcastic. Wait, are you actually sending them a paper letter in this day and age? No, I'm just planning what to put in the emailed letter. Oh, well, I guess I'm not really sure how to advise him to move forward. Rakesh, you know you have to write this letter, right? I mean, I can't write it for you. I know, I'm just not sure what direction to go in. Should I try and tell them that we're all sick? Should I tell them our place has rats? The truth might be a good option. You know, you could always go with the truth. Rakesh looks at me like I've got a hole in my head. I sigh and consider what you should do. Push for the truth, come up with a clever plan. I feel as both of those options are going to be terrible, you know.